Hello, fledglings, and welcome back to... Wait, I just forgot the name of the game. 1 second. The uncle who worked for Nintendo. I literally just ended the last episode. How did that happen? Aye. Well, anyway, we're back. And... well, I may as well restart in the den, since if you saw the first part, you already know that we're staying at so-and-so's house, and the uncle's coming to visit. One quick question then. Was your friend's father drinking beer at dinner? No, he doesn't drink. I'm not sure what I saw. Okay, that's already weird. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock. And last time we did either the cowardly or intelligent choice for the source scenario by getting out of here as quickly as possible and never looking back. You know, the only sane response to realizing that you've walked into some sort of pit of horrors by mistake and would greatly prefer to continue to live as opposed to being torn to pieces by weird Lovecraftian horrors. But I think it might be different if we leave later, so let's go to the kitchen, get very confused and freaked out, and then for some reason decide to stay for a while, and see if leaving later does anything different. Okay, you head toward the kitchen, thinking you may grab a soda from the fridge. On the way, you have to head for the dining room. Sarah's mom and dad are still there. The table hasn't yet been cleared, and they're still sitting in the exact same place as you left them. In fact, you realize they aren't moving at all. They sit there, completely still like mannequins. Sarah's dad is holding up his glass of lemonade, as if getting ready to take a drink. Sarah's mom has her head turned and her mouth slightly open, as if she froze immediately after you and Sarah left the dining room. Attempt to communicate. Hello? They don't respond. Thunder rumbles outside. They don't seem to notice. This isn't funny. They aren't even blinking. Oh, let's get a snack. Or maybe we could check out the dining room. I mean, it's behind us. May as well check behind us for anything about to eat our face or something. You never know. You aren't going back that way. You just aren't. Fair enough. Well, since we're here, let's get some fridge stuff and return to the den. Pizza. You grab your snack and exit the kitchen. You head back to the den. Grandfather clock at 7:30. Return. Go to the bathroom. Shower's pristinely clean. Are you done here? Okay, it's down the hall from the den. It's a linen closet filled with large fluffy towels and washcloths. You're not sure why you looked in here. Are you finished? Yeah. You go to the bathroom and wash your hands. Are you done here? Yeah. Head back to the den. The clock chimes. It's 8 o'clock now. You're in the den. And the bathroom appears to be just a bathroom. Think about Sarah's uncle. Began with Mew. Didn't believe her at first when Sarah came to school one day and told you she had finally caught Mew. Prove it. So she pulled out her Game Boy and showed you. It's really strong, and it can KO every enemy in one hit. I'm just paraphrasing, because if you've just came from the first part, you've already heard this. You asked how Sarah managed to get it. Oh, my uncle had a job at Nintendo. Sarah still lived next door to you at the time. Wait, this couldn't have been too long ago. When did Sarah move? There's something nice about being neighbors. The plot thickens. Maybe? Oh. Got me this new Game Boy. Isn't it cool? You agreed. And we snap back to reality. Remember your own Mew. You got your own Mew, eventually. Another run at a game struck which you borrowed one day. You spent the entire night unlocking every Pokemon you could obtain in your copy of the game or having it trade for, including Mew. It didn't one-hit KO most damage, it was incredibly weak, and you shamefully cheated the game further to make it strong enough. It even looked different from Sarah's. Your Mew was small, even cute, standing there with its round, cheerful eyes. But when Sarah's had wiped out everyone at school, it looked completely different. Compact, snarling, fierce. You asked her why. What? She said. That had been here, in the den. Oh, that thing? It's been a while since anyone talks about Pokemon. But my uncle got me a special edition Mew, first of all, she said, smirking a little, but not looking away from the PlayStation game she was playing. That's why mine looked different. Second of all, mine can one-hit KO because it's the real Mew. Sarah had moved by then, but how long was that after the first storm, after she got Mew? You can't remember. Oh, that's not good. Real Mew? Yeah, that's what she meant by that. So I said, Sarah replied, you cheated and got a fake Mew, so of course there'd be problems, glitches and junk. She felt her cheeks redden. But not me, said Sarah again. I got the real Mew, only me. My brother was so jealous. Sarah's brother? What about him? Why does remembering that comment make you feel uneasy? And we get back to reality. And the clock chimes. Ow. Why so loud? Okay, so that means it's 9 o'clock in the game now. We're in the den. Sarah's mother bustles into the room, holding a large ceramic bowl filled with popcorn under her arm. Your jaw tightens as she casts a sunny smile in your direction. There's no sign of the horrible manic you saw earlier. How are you kids doing? She asked. Good, says Sarah, her eyes don't move from the television. I hope you're having fun, says Sarah's mom. Here's some popcorn, extra butter. She places it on the floor by Sarah. Almost immediately, Sarah's shoveling popcorn into her mouth. Meanwhile, her mother smiles first at her and then back at you. There's soda in the kitchen so you get thirsty, she says, and some pizza from the other night if you get hungry. Okay. She looks at Sarah. Your father's gone to bed. I'll be there soon, myself. I want you two to keep quiet, alright? Yes, Mom, Sarah says tiredly. Oh, and before I forget, she adds, your uncle called. He suddenly has some business here in town tomorrow, but he's driving in early. He'll be here around midnight. My goal, if I want to try to see this different ending, is to leave close to midnight, but not to last there so long that I meet whatever her uncle is. First time Sarah stops playing her game, stops eating popcorn, and turns to look at her mother. Okay, she says, I want you two to welcome him in. He'll be very tired and very hungry, so offer him something to eat before he goes to bed. Okay, Mom. Good night, kids. And with that, she's gone. Grandfather clock. It's 9. In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a nearby set of patio doors, you could see it's fully dark outside. Framed pictures line the walls. Wait, no. Walk around the corner of the den, inspecting the pictures idly. Most of them are family portraits from years past. Sarah cradled lovingly, hello Mario, lovingly between her mother and father, or any one of the three on their own. Happy, tidy family. Wait, no, something is wrong here. That's different. Where is Sarah's brother? You know she has a brother, you know, except he's not here. Any of the pictures, and you could get at the pictures. He's not here. He's not here at all. Are you sure Sarah has a brother? Yes? Then why can't you remember his name? Forget this, ignore it, do something else. Like an idiot. Time passes. In pictures, look for pictures of Sarah's uncle. You don't find any, not one. The only pictures here are of Sarah and her parents. You don't know why that makes you feel uneasy. Time passes. The clock chimes. 10 o'clock. You're in the den. It begins raining outside. Is that the video game? Or something I should be afraid of? I hear like dripping and stuff, along with some very warped sounding video game voices. I don't much care for this. Go to the kitchen. Fridge. Passing hesitantly through the now empty dining room, you enter the kitchen, which is also deserted right now. Cold pizza again? Okay. Head back to the den. Check the clock. It's 10:30. Ask about Uncle's visit. So why is your uncle coming? Business? But I thought he worked for Nintendo. He does, says Sarah, frowning but not looking away from the TV screen. He's really important there. Does Nintendo have a lot of business here? Why else would my uncle be coming? Sarah says, as if you've asked the dumbest question in the world. Well, it's sort of business. Sarah pauses the game and turns towards you, visibly agitated. How should I know? I don't work for them. Right now she's not quite yelling, but you think if you keep pressing the subject, she might. I'm not sure I believe you about your uncle. Sarah takes a moment to respond, as if she is not quite sure she heard you correctly. What? I don't believe your uncle works for Nintendo. I think you've finally done it. Sarah stands up, fists clenched at her sides, mouth twisting horribly as she struggles to say something. You watch as she takes a step toward you and you involuntarily flinch. Sarah shakes her head as remembering something. Never mind, she says. Just never mind. You want to say something more, but she is already re-immersed in the video game. You take a breather. It's 10:30. Games? Try to start up a conversation, but Sarah doesn't seem to want to talk about games and ignores you. An hour passes. 11:30. Time to run. Call your mom. Call her. Things are really weird here. I just want to go home. It'll probably be an hour. Oh, crud. Can't you make her get here faster? Start to happen, honey, she says. Just sit tight. Thank you. Pack your things. Turn to the den. Sarah's sitting silently on the floor as you come in. That's new. You're leaving, aren't you? She says. I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Should have known it was different, Sarah mumbles. You're remembering too much. Begin packing your stuff. Please don't go. You're never not fed, and if I don't, I'm not sure what will happen. Continue packing in silence. Why could you hear him? She asks, but it doesn't seem like she expects you to answer. You both lapse into an awkward silence. Eventually, a car honks outside. You get up to leave. Sarah has wandered over to the fireplace and is looking into its unlit depths as you walk out the door and into the night. Okay, Sarah's familiar car is parked out front. As you walk closer, you see her little sister in the back seat, still in her pajamas. The sitter, a high school girl who lives down the street from you, looks incredibly unhappy to be here. Like you, but you think you'll be able to handle her. As you climb into the car, you cast one last look over your shoulder back to the house. The front door is closed. You suddenly can't remember if you did that yourself. The lights in the den are still burning. As the sitter pulls away from the house, you stare out the window at Sarah's house, the lights blurred and magnified by the rain streaming down the glass. Eventually, it all slides out of view. You find out the next afternoon about the fire. Oh God. It started in the den, say the papers, where there was known to be a fireplace. Apparently it was left smoldering in the night. There were no survivors. Arson is suspected, since his accelerant would have helped the flames overcome the night's heavy rains, but nothing definitive is ever publicly released on this account. One day after school, you ride your bike by to check it out. Parts of the house still stand, walls and beams blackened by the flames. Yellow caution tape has been looped around the outside, and the rubble hasn't yet been totally cleared out by the city. You decide to investigate, like a moron. The second floor is either mostly burned away or fallen through, but standing in what used to be the den, you look up to the hole that would have been Sarah's room. The broken glass and charred drywall crunch beneath your feet, until you step on something that isn't glass. You look down. There in the mess is what looks like a Game Boy. It's Game Boy Color, not at all scuffed or damaged, and the back is a single cartridge, a copy of Pokemon Blue. You leave the Game Boy. Leave the ruined house and hop back on your bike, pedaling back home. Your mom doesn't have to work tonight, and since she knows you're taking recent events hard, she's promised to take you and your little sister to the movies. You don't think about Sarah at all. End. Hope time to go back further and see what happens if I do take it. Probably badness. Okay. Be right back. Okay. It is now 9 in-game. And let's try to do some stuff with the pictures. Look at pictures of Sarah's uncle. Uneasy time passes. Talk to Sarah. Games. Talk about how much you like games. Sarah raised an eyebrow at your remark. What do you like about them? Challenge, solving puzzles and stuff. Yeah, she says, that's a nice feeling, but something in her voice tells you she's thinking about something. What's up? Do you think it's weird to play games? She asked suddenly, and then before you could say anything else. I mean, like, is it weird for a girl to play games? Change the subject. Too involved in the game and is ignoring you. And I just watch her in silence. Okay. An hour passes. The clock chimes, you're in the den. It begins raining outside. It's 10 o'clock. Ask about the uncle. Sort of business. Stuff for Nintendo, says Sarah. What does Nintendo do here? I don't believe you. I don't believe your uncle works for Nintendo. Clench your teeth and wait. Sarah darts forward and pushes you back onto the hardwood floor, cracking your skull against the carpet. Take the initiative and throw a punch before she can go for you again. You take a moment to be dazed. That's more realistic. You lie there, expecting another punch or a kick, but to your surprise, nothing happens. Slowly you sit up to see Sarah standing there, arms still stiff at her sides, breathing heavily. You realize she is close to crying. Throw a punch? No! I mean, she started it, but no. That is not a good idea in this scenario. Are you okay? Sarah shakes her head, as if remembering something. Never mind, she says. Just never mind. You want to say something more, but she is already re-immersed in the video game. Take a breather. It's still 10 o'clock. Talk to Sarah. School. Doesn't want to talk to me. It's 11. Okay. Now is the time to flee. Help me. Want to go home. Yes. This joke you're playing is really mean. You should have known it was different, Sarah mumbles. You're remembering too much. Begin packing your stuff. Please, please don't go. I've never not fed him, and if I don't, I'm not sure what will happen. So you just want me to get eaten or whatever? No, please no, she replies. It's not. I think he'll kill me. Do you understand? He'd have killed me if I didn't. Continue packing in silence. Why could you hear him? She asks. But it doesn't seem like she expects you to answer. You both lapse into an awkward silence. Eventually, a car honks outside. Escape! Get up to leave. Sarah has wandered over to the fireplace and is looking into its unlit depths as you walk out the door and into the night. Wait. Backtrack for a moment. Last time, they said it's the fire that presumably just took out the entire house and killed off her family, started in the den, presumably in the fireplace. And here we are, right before that ending, and she's looking into the fireplace as I walk out and doom her to whatever the uncle's going to do to her. Which is presumably worse than death, I guess, because if I'm interpreting this correctly, she may have been the one who set that house on fire. Yikes. Anyway. Okay, the sitter picks us up, is ticked off, we think we can handle it, and we look back at the house. The front door is closed. You suddenly can't remember if you did that yourself. The lights in the den are still burning. Sarah pulls away from the house. You stare out the window at Sarah's house. The lights blurred and magnified by the rain streaming down the glass. Eventually, it all slides out of view. You find out about the fire. Okay. Yeah, see? It started in the den where there is known to be a fireplace. Apparently there's a smoldering in the night. No survivors. Arson is suspected since an accelerant would have helped the flames overcome the night's heavy rains. But nothing definitive is ever publicly released of this account. See, there's a decent chance I'm right about that, or at the very least that's a valid interpretation. That's awful. Okay, moving on. And, like an idiot, we go back to the House of Death to check it out. Like an idiot. Oh, let's investigate. The second floor is either mostly burned away or fallen through, but standing at what used to be the den, you look up to the hole that would have been Sarah's room. The broken glass and charred drywall crunch beneath your feet, until you step on something that isn't glass. You look down. There in the mess is what looks like a Game Boy. It's a single Game Boy Color, not at all scuffed or damaged. In the back is a single cartridge, a copy of Pokemon Blue. We take the Game Boy. Looking from side to side as if anyone might actually be watching, you pick up the Game Boy and flick on the power switch. After clicking through the Pokemon intro screens, you find there is no saved game on this cart. It's like a brand new copy. You turn off the Game Boy and, stuffing it in your pocket, return home. Your mom is standing in the kitchen when you arrive, doing dishes, and your little sister is watching some annoying cartoon. Remember to take a bath and get dressed before 7, Mom calls. Remember? You're fairly certain she never told you to do that in the first place. You walk to the kitchen, dropping your backpack on the linoleum floor. Why do I need to do all that? Silly, she says. Your mom turns from the sink to smile at you, and your throat tightens when you see how glassy and empty her eyes are. Don't you remember, she asks? Your uncle is coming over for dinner, to celebrate his new job. End. Well, lesson learned. Never pick up demon game consoles. Don't do that. Well, anyway, that's it for this part. I'm going to go see what happens if I'm stupid enough to actually sit around in the den and wait for this uncle to come. And also, more importantly, to dig into that brother side thing, because I was trying to get back to where I was so we could see what happens if we pick up the DS. Wait, no, the Game Boy, but doesn't matter, it was evil. But, during the point where you think about the uncle, that seems to be linked to another thing. You click on the part where she mentioned how jealous her brother is, then you know to look at the photographs for the brother, because I didn't do that the second go around. I couldn't explore that route, so yeah. Next time, we're going to die. But anyway, that's it for this part. Hope you enjoy it, and goodbye for now.